Okay, I guess see if this will work. Change this Discord channel. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. I mean, these numbers were not this a minute ago, so let's double check. This is my third one. All right. Yeah, now they're going down. All right, but hopefully, I mean that's still. Earlier it was 100 megabytes down, which is great, but the upload was like 5, so I couldn't stream because upload is the key there. But yeah, I mean half the time normally my upload is better than my download, so maybe something was up. I don't know how long this is gonna last, so hopefully it stays. All right, yeah, we'll see what happens. Cool. So then double check, make sure I'm actually live everywhere. This is looking good. Do we have audio? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Next, a chance to reload. The timing, man. All right. Twitch should be good, right? Twitch is able to handle this. Sweet. Okay. Yeah. It's like I lost my audio there for a minute. Okay. Yo, what's up, Jazz? What's up, man? No thanks. All right. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's great. So happy we're finally able to manage to key into sub items. That's awesome. Did you end up? I'm assuming you had to. You ended up having to do the APIs to be able to get that, because like I played around with sub items a little bit. I was going to use that for something else, so I need to check into that myself. But that's awesome, man. Glad you got it to work, and we're able to. I replied to you, so hopefully you're able to get the PDF added or whatever. I think you said PDF back into Monday.com. So it's not too bad. It's another API. You'll have to do another request node, but hopefully get that all set up. So that'd be great, man. But that's awesome. I'm glad it ended up working. Did you end up using Perplexity, where you just searching the internet? Because that's what I normally do. Just like, hey, here's what I want to do. How do I do it? And then it'll usually tell you how to do it. All right. So yesterday, maybe I'll let my boy know. Where are we at? Okay. Cool. Oh man, just had last 5% error in sending the binary. Yeah, spent hours and hours until 4 a.m. I've been there, man. I've been there. It's I don't know. It's kind of frustrating. I mean, I clearly like I've been working on these automations for a while. It's always like, oh, it's no code, it's super easy. Just like connect all the things up, and it's like, nah, that's never, it's never that easy. It's never that straightforward. So I feel your pain, man. Sure, yeah, that's good. No, I'm glad I could help. That's awesome. Yeah, it's a lot of APIs. It's a lot of just APIs, and then it's always like data management. Really, like the heart of everything is just like connecting one database to another database and having to like manipulate data to work between both of them. Everything is data migration. 70 activities. So I had 70 activities yesterday. I forgot that Skool actually has a little fire emoji. That's partly what I was looking to do, was if you have 10 plus activities 30 days in a row, you get a little fire emoji. And I messed it up. I was I took the weekend off and I totally broke my streak. So gonna try to work towards that. So we'll see. Just know how to send the binary file. Yeah, man. I replied to you in Skool. See if I can do this without showing too much. Where there we go. You just have to do a request, an HTTP request to send the binary back. So you would do a post to the API file. So monday.com/file, and then in the body, oops, this one. Yeah, and then in the body, you do have to put like the static part, but you just put in the item ID for the name of the monday.com item you're using. And then for the column ID, you just drag the column ID for where you want the file to go. And then the last part here is a little weird, but yeah, you just do an n8n binary file, and you file name PDF, and then whatever yours ends up coming, whatever the name of the actual binary is. So like that would be on the left side here when you're in n8n. But that should hopefully get you to the point that you could upload that PDF back into monday.com. At least that's what I've used. So hopefully that'll help. And you can plug all that into Perplexity or something and have it help you out too. So we should be able to do that. But then should hopefully work. We should be able to get it. Those YouTube emojis crack me up. All right. So I got 70 activities yesterday. I got my activities this morning. Well, before my internet was just totally burnt. Yeah, I got 75 this morning. And then and then members. We're finally there. It went back up. I was like I said yesterday, I was like I inspired somebody to leave because it's like, oh hey, 400, and then someone left, and then immediately went to 399 after I posted 400. So yesterday was 23rd. Yeah, so 401. How about that? It's crazy. Numbers are getting higher and higher. There we go. There we go. And then YouTube subs. All right, then where are my subs at? Advanced. Size and growth. Subscribers. Come on. Yesterday was the 23rd. There we go. 1005. Chat asked me to use 0 in the data. Yeah, I don't know. Chat, unless you have ChatGPT actually using the internet, like I wouldn't trust it. I would use Perplexity or Google search. If you go to AI Studio, just go to aistudio.google.com and then ask it about stuff. Like it's pretty good. Even yesterday, it was trying to tell me some nodes that didn't exist when it was trying to help me out. So I tend to stick to Perplexity because Perplexity is actually going to like search all the online resources, so it's going to be accurate. But yeah, just check out the post I did in Skool, and then check with Perplexity, and then you should be able to get it to work. All right, and then 1005. I forgot I was going to do that. My internet was crashing, but I was going to say 1005. I forget. I feel like somebody talked about this, where when they see, like sometimes when people see that the number is right about to tick over, a lot of people will subscribe. I don't know if it's real time. Like it's close. I'm sure they don't do real time data, but like they have to do it in polling. But yeah, if you're on a channel and see that like that user's about to hit 1,000, like oh cool, I'll just subscribe to get them over there. But man, 1,000 subs. That's crazy. It's awesome. 1,006 actually. So we went up one. Fire. Good old Isaac. At home from supper. Okay, yeah, gotcha. On the way home from supper. Nice, man. Yeah. Go ahead and check it out. You got it. You can figure it out. Fire. Awesome. All right. That's the only comment. All caught up on that. Oh, 6 likes. Wow. Yeah, YouTube posts are like actually pretty powerful. I'm probably gonna do another nano banana. I mean, I might look at Fowl or something instead to look at Seed Dream, but I might just do nano banana. But I want to do a system that creates a bunch of this stuff because like I almost did one for that. But just like a series of posts. So slowly build on the system I've been talking about. Need my YouTube videos to be a little more substantial, probably a little more impressive, I guess. More clickbaity titles and thumbnails. But YouTube looking pretty good though. 1,000 subs. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I am very surprised. All right, so I guess jump into trying to fix this a little bit more. So where's this at? Yeah, this guy. Was running into issues with this, right? Because of the data. So I think, yeah, I was thinking about it more. The problem is that when data gets created here, the bullet points are being interpreted. And then when it gets to Excel, then the bullets are being interpreted, so you just get line breaks. So really, I want this to be all one line. Molson, he's back. Yeah, my internet finally decided to cooperate. As far as I can tell, it seems like it's back to where it should be. But we'll see. Hopefully it stays. It was going in and out for a while this morning, where it's like I was down to 5 megabyte upload, and then it would just totally go out. Then I didn't have internet at all. So hopefully it stays. I'm back in the 900s, so we should be good for a little while. Yeah, I mean, how about you, man? How's it going? What's up? How was Borderlands 4? Did you end up starting it last night? I didn't even touch Diablo last night. Ended up working on app stuff all night. So yeah, it was a long evening, and still doing PDF stuff, which is just an absolute nightmare. But I think I finally got it to work. I guess actually I was gonna kind of go over that a little bit. Why not? Where was it? It's inspection PDF generator. This thing was like such a pain. So fun, actual good game. Definitely some bugs and lag, but overall it's good. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I mean, can't go wrong with looter shooter. That's probably the better answer. I know I was trying to convince you to join Destiny, but Borderlands is probably the better way to go. You just get like tons of guns. Like they've done it right. It's the closer version of Diablo guns than Destiny is. But yeah, that's awesome, man. I forget. Have you played any other Borderlands games? Because I've played one and I've played all three. I played 1, 2, and 3. I've never really like sunk into the end game. I know there's a bunch of stuff you can do in the end game, which I normally do. Normally feel like that's like where the actual game is. Like once you get past beating the campaign, you get into like the actual farming. That's where it's at. But yeah, I haven't really committed the time to Borderlands for some reason. I need to do that. Maybe someday. Anyway, so last night, man, I worked on this for probably like another 2.5 hours. ChatGPT taught me to use merge node. I'm like lost. Nice. Yeah, I don't know what you need a merge node for that. You shouldn't need one. Played 2, but a long time ago and didn't finish it. I remember liking it. Yeah. No, it's fun. It's a good one. It's you just have to learn the whatever the good randomized items are, and there are random rolls on the items that are good, and then you're good to go. But man, yeah, I was working on this one for a while. So like this system worked pretty well. Like it just grabs data from Monday.com. And then basically I just wanted to grab all the images. So I have images in like 3 different columns, 5 different columns, actually 5 different columns. I grab all the images. Some of those columns have multiple images. And then I'm grabbing those images from Monday.com. So you have to do this. Oh wait, nope. This. You have to call their API with the set of asset IDs to be like, okay, give me the public URLs for all these images. And so did that. So then I've got the list of public URLs for all the images. And then I was trying to send that off to craft my PDF so that I could create a PDF out of the data that's in Monday.com. But randomly, it would just decide to get a 502. It would be like 502 Frankfurt. So basically, I think what's happening is that you've got Monday.com would give you a temporary URL to their AWS bucket of their images that's saying like, hey, you can access these images for like 15 minutes. So then n8n would get that URL from Monday.com. Then I'd put it into a payload. Then I'd send the request to craft my PDF. So I'm taking S3 items through n8n from America. And I think n8n sometimes is hosted in Germany. So like Frankfurt. And so when it would finally get back to craft my PDF would be like, 502, like you can't use these images. Like these are sent, this is a bad request. Because I guess to different regions, because like you're taking the request that I generated from, like Monday.com generated the request to S3, then sent it to Frankfurt for n8n, and then n8n sent it back to America. So then Craft My PDF's like, I don't know. And I think it's actually Cloudflare. So I think Cloudflare is actually managing the connection, or managing the API calls for Craft My PDF. So, so Cloudflare is looking at this S3 request that came from Monday.com to n8n, now to Craft My PDF's Cloudflare instance, and then it's just like, 502, I don't know what you're doing. And so it would randomly happen. I thought I had it fixed, but it just like still was randomly happening. So then I was like, okay, cool, fine. I'm gonna have to send the binary images instead. So rather than passing the URLs for these images, I'm gonna actually download every single one of those images, turn them into binaries, and then send them to Craft My PDF. But sending 9 images is too big. So like that creates a request. I compressed the images down. That's what this is doing. This was like, okay, smash the images down to 640 by 480. So I did that for all 9 images that came back. Then convert them to binary. Then aggregate that list of images. Then build the, like, shape the data that I needed, because I needed to have like 3 images on one page with data and 3 images on another page with more data. And then shape the front page, because then there's 3 images on the first 2 pages, and then try to send all that data to Craft My PDF. And it's like, no, payload's too big, you can't do that. So then I finally split the PDF template into, this is 2 pages here, and then this is a dynamic 1-page template that will generate 2 pages, because it's just repeated for how many images there are. And then I generate the 2 different PDF documents separately, then use a Craft My PDF merge to go and create that single PDF, and then I can download the PDF. Oh yeah, then I have to download the PDF to get the binary, to then be able to send it back to Monday.com to upload it to the file. So yeah, sounds like a Reddit conspiracy theory that's 12 layers deep, explaining what ants are actually aliens. Exactly. Oh man, it just, the modern internet, man, it's crazy. Like, but it just, yeah, it's like you have, here we go. We can Excalidraw this, right? Just like the pros. Excalidraw. How do I spell that? There we go. Oh, why is this dark? Or why is this not dark? There. It's like you have Monday.com. Oh, missed it. But then they store all their stuff in S3. Then you have n8n. Then you have Craft My PDF. But Craft My PDF really is Cloudflare. So then n8n's like, cool, give me all the data, Monday.com. Then Monday.com's like, yeah, here you go. Here's data. Then I have to go and be like, okay, and also give me images. And then Monday.com's like, oh yeah, I don't have the images. They're over on S3. So I'm going to go call S3. And then S3 comes back. And it's like, okay, cool, we got you. We'll send this back. And then Monday.com sends that back. And then n8n's like, cool, here's all the data. Let's send it to Cloudflare. And then Cloudflare's like, you sent data we're trying to send data like from from S3 to here. It's like that's not cool because you're not that guy. And then yeah, then finally it's like, okay, cool. Now you can go all the way through. So man, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But you know, you should not be surprised by this. This is your job. You handle all kinds of craziness like this, Molson. But yeah, it was a huge pain. I'm just like losing my mind as I go through this entire system. But I think I finally got it to work. So hopefully I'm gonna go over that today and make sure that make sure it actually works for him. And then I don't know, we need to do something different. There's some sort of weird hack you could do, I guess, where you can do like, because like n8n won't host the images directly, so n8n won't give you a URL for the images, but you can kind of force one by what's the webhook? If you do like a webhook, then you can do a respond. So webhook, respond to webhook, and basically like call your own workflow webhook to like have this call this other webhook flow, and it'll just like take the image and then respond back with it. And I think that will then actually generate a URL for it. So then you can just aggregate all the URLs that it generates so that you have URLs for each one of the images. And now you have n8n technically hosting the images now instead of trying to get it from S3 to Cloudflare through n8n. But yeah, craziness. Oh yeah, I've had Twitch bug out too. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully I'm still stable. My internet might be messed up too, so that something might be happening. But yeah. Nice. Over on the YouTube side of things. Very nice, very nice. Is it any better? Hopefully I'm still good. Sounds like I'm still live. How's Twitch? Yeah, Twitch is doing okay. All right, cool. It's better so far. Look good. All right, cool. Anyway, I guess technically, like, I don't know, I was trying to say like what's going on here. It's really, I don't know how to represent this better. It's like bouncing that to that. All right, but anyway, so I'm hoping this is all good to go. Huge pain though, really huge pain. All right, and now back to more pain. So we're going to switch to this one. Was thinking about this one yesterday, and I think right here we just need to do. I'm trying to give an example. So I'm going to double escape, or just escape the line breaks, and that means we need to escape these line breaks as an example so that we're consistent. And then, yeah. How's the rest of the day looking for you, Molson? A lot of meetings? Hopefully not. Hopefully you get to finish up some stuff and then go do some Borderlands 4. I'm hoping I get to actually play some Diablo today. That'd be nice. That'd be really nice. All right, so that will give the proper example, and then that's gonna escape the new lines, and then I think the last thing here is that we'll update this guy to do a replace. So the text is that content? Yeah. Taking the day off. Pretty sick today. Oh man, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. I guess not so bad to take it easy. Just chill. Well, I appreciate you coming to chill on the stream, even though you're not feeling good. That's awesome, man. But yeah, hopefully feel better. Yeah, I was wondering. Haven't seen Naj. I know he said he was getting back today, I think, right? So he was wondering if he was going to be gonna be online today. Was this is this from travel? Did you was that last weekend? Say, I feel like every time I go to the airport, I end up getting sick. So that would be my first first suspicion. Somewhere in travel made me pick up something. All right, so then this is what's this doing? This is grabbing the ID. That's right, and then the content. So overview, yeah. So the replace text. I think this is just going to do JSON slide and then dot replace any / ins with just a regular /in, and that should do that. So if they replace all, not just a replace, but a replace all, then that should make it interpreted. Last weekend, not the most weekend. Okay, that's what I thought. I was trying to remember if I was a week behind at this point. So yeah, okay. So probably not that then. That's past the window of incubation. Travel always causes something. John is there. Oh, you did it, not me. You doxed. You doxed Naj, not me. I don't know where he's at, but better be careful. He's out here getting revealed to the world. All right, so this is good. I'll let this guy run again and see if that hopefully consistently will give us the data we want. Bye. What's up, man? Very new. Well, welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by. How's it going, man? Are you doing some n8n automation stuff? All right. I'm gonna let this guy run all the way through. So first I gotta delete the data, as always, and we'll repopulate it. Yeah, that's right. I already had some bad data in here anyway. Or no, that's good. Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna let that automation run and hopefully get it going. So yeah, let's execute. You listen a lot, but it seems hard. I mean, yeah, listening to it. Which things you need to learn? Yeah, you probably want to start small for sure. Maybe start small with like I don't know, something pretty simple. I've got a couple of them that are pretty simple. Like the Nano Banana ones I've been doing are actually pretty straightforward. Especially with the Open Router one, because like the Google client stuff is kind of annoying to set up, but if you do the Open Router one, that's pretty easy. And I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely need to like practice. Listening will help, but you know, you gotta try it at some point. But you know, just gotta get in there and walk through it slowly and expect for it to be frustrating, because yeah, it is a lot to learn. That's I was actually just talking about that a minute ago. I think that do a little YouTube automation. Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, definitely get that. YouTube automation is tricky. Like the uploading and stuff like that is easy. So like once you've got the videos, uploading to YouTube is actually really easy. You're back to like needing a Google client or something to be able to use n8n to upload to YouTube. But which you may be able to do, it may be easier through like make.com or something like that. But anyway, yeah, you just have to kind of step through the nodes slowly and try to figure out what's going on. But yeah, I mean, it's not straightforward. It's technically no code is a great marketing term, but it's not no code. Like most of the stuff if you want to do anything that's like any kind of complicated, then you have to kind of know the code. But anyway, I mean, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to like know the code, but you definitely can follow the tutorials, and it's definitely just like a different way of thinking than probably what you're used to. But anyway, yeah, no, I think the Nano Banana video that I did most recently is actually pretty straightforward, and the workflow is there, so you can try it out. You just have to get your own API key, but you know, just a few nodes at a time, and you don't have to get into all this like craziness. It can be pretty straightforward. Most of my videos actually are pretty straightforward. The like crazy YouTube automation one I did was not. That was a long one. But the rest of my, I mean, I tend to try to make it so like I could actually just like build the thing in the video, like quickly, so it's a little bit easier to understand and walk through the whole thing, as opposed to like these crazy ones where, you know, they have this like entire system and they just like walk through it all. So I can learn from your channel. I'm like, new, don't know how to code and that stuff. Yeah, that's all right. I mean, yeah, you got to start somewhere. And I do think like no code like this is a probably good place to start because it kind of teaches you programming concepts. You kind of learn the concepts without having to learn the code. It teaches you how to like think in terms of code without actually having to learn all the code. So no, I think it's a great place to start, and it just expect it to take a while. It's a lot to learn. I mean, I don't know, I've been doing code. I started in high school. I think, yeah, basically like in high school. So I don't know, been coding ish for uh whenever that was. Man, it was 2007. Before that, 2004, 2003, something like that. So 20 plus years. Took a while. It took a while. All right, let's see what this did. So we've got that. That looks good. And then what did the course content look like? It didn't do it. It still interpreted. All right, what happened here? What happened here? Did you actually create it? Okay. Yeah, I didn't create them correctly. Weird. Okay. I didn't explicitly tell it to escape. With bullet points with escaped. Oops. New line characters. Like this. I'm pretty sure the example I gave it. Didn't I? Do I not give it example? I think I do. Yep. Oh, I just gave it one? Ah, yeah, okay. I need to give it the second item. Can I do that? Do like item one? How do I do that? I don't want to give it all of it, but I guess I could. You got it. Yeah, for sure, man. Thanks for stopping by, and yeah, happy to answer any questions too. Like definitely if you get stuck or whatever, come let me know. And we can chat about it. Chat about anything that is confusing or doesn't make sense. Gonna take a bit, but practice is practice is what it takes, unfortunately. Um, okay, you got it. I don't know how to get to the other item. How do I do that? So I want to. Are we doubled up? Okay. I want to get the examples. I mean, how big is this? The table's not that big, right? If I just collapse that, I didn't want to confuse it by giving it a bunch, but I think I might switch this to an aggregate. All items, data. Yeah. Does that work? Oh no, it's gonna do it again. Every time. Gets me every time. Oh man. So now, yeah, it's gonna go one by one. Luckily, like I don't know what's going on, but the usage of the API is like really low. It says I'm not even spent $1 yet, which seems really low. Doesn't seem quite right, but I know 03 was really efficient, so maybe. Although I'm not seeing. I don't know. What's it called? OpenAI made this a little bit more complicated as far as keeping track of all the. I mean, I get it, like all the different API keys and stuff. That's why they needed to have organizations and all that. But this doesn't seem quite right. I just do all. Okay, there we go. All projects. There we go. 9 cents. Okay, that makes more sense. It's like there's no way I haven't not spent money. I just don't know what. Okay, I had the wrong key. I don't know where the key is then. All right, well, whatever. Um, Slowly getting there. Cool. So then I don't need this guy anymore. Then this guy will get all lessons, which is correct. And then this guy should, man. All right, so can I pin? Is it gonna be mad if I pin this? Yeah, that's super annoying. There's gotta be a better way to do that. Okay, I'm gonna clear out this data. Just let it run again, I guess. So it's just gonna create duplicate data all the time. All right, so that's clean. Which means I have to run it twice. I mean, really, I'm gonna do. I mean, I kind of know what this is gonna be. This is gonna be aggregate. So I'm just gonna do aggregate. Yeah, that should work because I'll just get the whole thing and then it'll be able to see the giant JSON object. It's a pretty big request, but input's cheaper than output, so let's see what happens. And then there's got to be like a shortcut I'm not thinking of. Like at this point, I guess like I was thinking of like a different route to come in and finish this last part. So oh crap, forgot to unpin, but whatever. That's fine. That'll work. I probably could have pinned that guy too. That makes that a little faster. Why are you mad? Why are you mad, bro? Wait, so what's going on here? Course text. Course text. Oh yeah, that's good. That's fine. That can have line breaks. What kind of stuff were you trying to learn? You said you were doing a little YouTube automation, and actually that was actually another video I might do, just because I know there's a new Kling 2.5 model. It's a video model, and I've been meaning to do FAL AI. I know FAL AI is like a really nice video platform. It does video and it will do some of the other image models too. So I've done a decent amount of YouTube automation myself. I don't like the AI videos that much, but I mean, I know they're popular. I know they work. The problem is like they're too easy. So now YouTube is cracking down on it. So it's not really worth what it used to be. But I don't know. I mean, TikTok still seems like it works pretty well, and depends on what you're doing too. So I mean, you could definitely farm out a ton of videos and still probably get results regardless. So yeah, no, I don't know. I definitely think it has its use cases for sure. But yeah, I do need to do a FAL AI or at least one of those platforms. Higgsfield is another AI platform, another video platform that looks like it's pretty good. So need to get some videos going on that. So that'll probably, I mean, maybe not today, but it'll probably be tomorrow. I tend to do my videos on Thursday, so probably have a video for it tomorrow. Tomorrow night rather. But I don't know. At the same time, I did kind of want to do the nano banana stuff too. So kind of leaning towards like just things that would be useful for me. So that's what I was gonna do. All right. So hopefully this actually generated the data we want. So I can look real quick here. Nope. Man, I don't know why. I don't know how to get it to like actually do the escaped. I mean, I guess we go the other direction. What does this one look like? So it's mad about the data table. Did I have that backwards? Maybe I do. I forget what was happening here. So it's interpreting the slashes. Can I ask please why do you have many set nodes? I use the set nodes to reshape the JSON. So like in this case, I I know that I wanted the data to be a certain way. YouTube announced a new feature where you can select a couple videos on your phone and it will edit as well as add AI voiceover for you to make and publish it short, all automatically. Very nice. Yeah, that's crazy actually. So they'll let you use their AI, but they don't want you to use other people's AI. Interesting. That is, I saw that something about AI was coming to YouTube Shorts. But yeah, for sets, for like JSON sets, I usually just use it to change like what that JSON payload is going to look like. So in this case, like again, like I knew that I wanted the request to look a certain way. So like I know I need to have a bunch of these JSON objects to replace data. So I need to replace all text. I need to say, here's the text that I want to replace. Here's the object that I need to replace the text in. And then I need to look for this text of title here, and then I to tell it where to replace the data. So I need to shape that data. So that's what I'm doing there. And then same with this. I'm doing the same thing with I kind of hacking it here a little bit because I know that I want to find all the places that say content here and then replace them with the replace text that I'm pulling in from the data. So basically, I'm kind of just like manually manipulating how that JSON looks, and then I merge those two things back together so that I get like one nice list. And then then do it again here. So then I knew I needed all these like replace texts. In this case, I actually needed to add more data to the array. So I'm manually adding 4 more things because like I know that I have these template fields that need to go in here. But usually just set is just a way to like change the way that the data is going to work. So yeah, same here. Like I knew I needed a bunch of these update slide position objects, and I know it needs to say slide object ID every time, but then I need to change what the actual ID is each time, and then also change the order. So like this helped me build out this list of I need slide ID P to be in position 0. I need slide ID G37DF whatever to be in position 1. I need lesson slide ID lesson, or I need slide ID lesson 1 title to be in position 2. So when you're doing class or teaching Monday, yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Monday.com is yeah, that's a whole different one. But we can do it. We can do that. I've still been working a decent amount in Monday.com, so I can help with that as well. But yeah, so mostly just for JSON edit, and mostly for me because like I don't know, it's kind of back to me like thinking about things more and how I would write the code as opposed to using no code. So I usually am kind of dancing in between, you know, like oh yeah, it's no code, but it's really kind of a lot of code just with no code nodes. But yeah, same here. Like I needed to create this duplicate object request, but I need to make sure that these values change based on what I could find. And same here, I think. Yeah, here actually, I just wanted to. I also you can use set data to just save data. So like I just knew that I needed to grab these values, so I'm just grabbing these values and creating an object that I can reference later. So there's also that. I've done that a few times. Like I think I do that here too, where I'm like, here I just hard coded the presentation ID as like, all right, this is the ID that we want in the future, and then I could just reference that later down the line. I can just go back and say, okay, here's the value I saved. So set nodes are just like really powerful to be able to change and save things that when you need to. So I'm doing the set here because it also lets you parse out some data. Hopefully later be able to fix the binary file in the Monday.com subitem call. Yeah, hopefully, yeah. If you check Skool, that'll hopefully help you out. At least kind of give you an idea of where that should go. Let's see. So I don't know why this is being so annoying about. Oh yeah, I want to say so YouTube. Yeah. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, YouTube just wants the data, and they're cool with you using your AI data, but they don't want other people's AI data. So that is going to be interesting. And it's funny because like I feel kind of bad. There was somebody that actually asked for something similar, where the guy was like creating, he was creating tutorials, and he was wondering if he could basically like automate the tutorial video, where like he records the initial version that's like not great, like with whatever stumbling around his words like this, and then that kind of thing. And so like plug it into AI, let AI like basically re-edit the entire instructional video for him, So it would read the whole script, clean up the script, and then generate the audio script based on the new script instead, and then clip the video down just to match like what he said. It's like, man, yeah, that would actually be pretty crazy. Which AI tool is best to generate AI prompt? That's a good question. Yeah, a lot of times, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's probably the best is to ask the whatever the AI you're using to generate its own prompt. Like, ask if you're talking to GPT, ask it to generate its own prompt. Like, how do I best prompt you? And it'll come back with the data. Same with like Google or whatever. So that's usually that's usually the big trick is that use the AI to help you use the AI. So that would probably be the way to do it. But I don't know. Generally, I mean, in terms of if you're looking at like I think specifically for n8n, Claude is probably the best. Claude is actually much better at understanding n8n JSON. So like if you were to download this JSON file, that's the entire workflow. Claude's pretty good at either reading it or generating it, or whatever. Claude's actually pretty good at regenerating n8n workflows that actually work. GPT is actually really bad at it. Well, GPT is like 50%. So anyway, usually though, you ask the AI to help you use the AI, and it'll come back with a better prompt than you probably would have come up in your first place. A good one is like, ask it to ask you questions. So depending on whatever you're trying to do, like I'm trying to create a prompt to whatever, generate a video system, ask me questions to help you create a better prompt. Another wild YouTube feature is auto dubbing. So video will be auto translated to another language and lips. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. And we'll change to fit the dub, all AI again. Right. Like the auto dubbing makes sense for sure. Like that's getting easier now where you can do, speech to speech. But the visual as well, it's like the eye matching in Snapchat and stuff, or even I think even NVIDIA Broadcast can do it where you just like slightly tweak it to match whatever's going on. So at least like eyes are always looking at the camera. Now you can just slightly match the words to dub, or match the mouth to match the auto dub. So yeah, that's crazy. And the international element of that, I know Mr. Beast was like huge on that, where he had teams, redubbing all of his videos. He had something crazy. He had like 14 or 17 languages, or maybe even 70. It just was like just redub all his videos so that they're readable or whatever, listenable in every language. But yeah, YouTube could just do it automatically, which would be pretty convenient, pretty crazy. It does make you wonder then. Like it's nice because then you wouldn't have to have channels in different languages because you just have one channel and just get it auto translated. But I don't know. But at the same time, you have like a marketing issue there where it's like, like clearly this is an English-based channel, so like it wouldn't be pushed to other people that are only, not English. But I don't know. But maybe not. It does seem to seem to do a pretty good job with real time or international. Still trying to get full viewership. All right. So back to, I guess, on this side of things. Just trying to figure out what's going on here. So let's, like, this guy's good. The data's not correct, but, oh wait, it is correct. Oh, it actually worked. So, okay. So then, what if we do this? So I think I have that still set up. Oh, I forgot to delete the old one. Yeah, I probably just created another one. Yeah, whatever. What day is it? Yeah, there we go. All right, this one. So probably delete that one. Okay, still hit the issue. So it's still mad about. Wait, item 1. Okay. Can I switch this? There we go. Item 1. Hmm. Yeah, so it's still interpreting. Oh wait, do I just do that? Aha. Okay, so then get rid of this. Oh, this probably should check. That would be handy. Like if this checked to see if there was already a presentation recently created with that name, probably. So that data should be pretty unique. Especially if you throw in a date, then it should be good. Come on. Oh ho ho ho. Whoa. Yeah, I was wondering, we're gonna have some formatting issues, but hey, how about that? Wow. Okay. So we may need to make sure that the slides are nice. Nice. Make sure that the titles aren't insanely long. So we might have to have like another couple passes of data cleanup, but oh man, all right, cool. We got bullet points. Um, yeah, I mean, probably just need another. This is going to generate the course content, and then probably clean up, do like a second pass to be like, hey, here's the slides. This is what a slide looks like. Make sure you're not being ridiculous. Uh, that's crazy though. It almost would be. I know I was going the Google Slides route after all that, but now I almost wonder. Nah, I was gonna say you could almost go the Nano Banana route and just have a video or have an image template because it's pretty good at just taking the template and manipulating it based on what you tell it. I think we just need to make sure that this is titles should be short as possible. And the title's actually coming from here. Yeah, so I think we need a second pass, but because we've got this is kind of like the core, like the long explanation of what it is, and then the title needs to be shortened. And we could do that because I think we could do two sets. Do generate course content rows and then fill in the rest of the data. And then that would kind of make this a little bit easier where this thing isn't a giant prompt. I mean, it's actually not that bad, but we could rip out the rest of this crap and just focus on like, here's an example of a short title. Here's an example of content that works. Stick with that. And then I can, on the next one, be like, okay, now we have all the course content and the course title, course content. Let's fill in the extra stuff. So like fill in, I need 3 questions, and then let's make a decent worksheet. Oh man, but cool. So that's crazy actually. So this is almost a full workflow now though, that it would start with you entering data. So you fill out this form, and then it goes through here, creates the first course data details. Then it's going to come in here and grab that, take that data and create the lectures, then create the lesson titles and details from those lecture titles, and then create all the content for those lectures. And then now it'll do that and then create slides to match that content. So that's crazy. Craziness. So once these are looking a little better than this, then we export all the images. So we turn it into slides, and then it'll be on to I was gonna do FFmpeg, which means I need to do localhost. So I'm gonna have to do this. Might have to run this whole thing locally instead, because otherwise, I forget. I saw the other day someone was talking about n8n or FFmpeg in the cloud, and I think there's a service that'll do it. I mean, Banner Bear will do it, but it's like incredibly expensive. Yeah, I'll have to figure out how we're gonna do that. These are separate workflows, so I guess it doesn't matter if it's a locally run workflow, so we could jump between. But oh, that's right. This may be like an AWS situation, or I'll do a Lambda with FFmpeg running and just call that and have that do all the generation. Yeah. Then after that, then we'd have the images, we'd have all the course content. Then we need to generate the audio. So we would take that script and generate the audio. Then once we have the audio, that gives us the length of the file. So then we can look at the audio script, match it up with the slide template images, and then that'll determine when to show the slides within the lecture video. And then that's a really actually easy FFmpeg command, because it's just, show image for X amount of time, show new image for X amount of time, show new image for X amount of time, and length of video is length of audio. So yeah, then you get a bunch of lecture videos, and then we need to print out all these documents. So I would need to generate we don't have images, which I'm skipping that for now. Further resources, so we need a paragraph for that with like links, and then quiz questions will be part of that. So I think we'd actually wrap all those up together into like one sheet to be like lesson supplemental stuff. And then the other lesson worksheet would actually be like a PDF or whatever that could be generated separately. And that could just be a Google sheet, because I've figured that out now. Either a spreadsheet or probably a Google Doc. I'm sure it's easy enough to like update a Google Doc to export. So, oh man, so we're close, but we're so far. A lot of stuff still to do. But this is progress for sure. We're getting there. We're close to having like a first pass of like slides generated, which can then be turned to audio. So cool stuff. All right. Well, it was a late one today. Unfortunately, I had lost some time with the internet, but hopefully the internet will stabilize. But I got a few more other things to jump to today, so time to get going on that stuff. But thanks for hanging out today, guys. I appreciate it. Molson, thanks for stopping by. Jazz, good luck with getting the PDF uploaded. Hopefully you're good, man. And then yeah, thanks for joining today. Moavia, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Good luck with your building. Definitely come back. Let me know if you got any questions or anything, if you get stuck. And I think that was pretty much everybody for today. No Craig today. I sent him an email, but didn't hear back from him. So hopefully he's all good too. But yeah, I'll probably be back on to it tomorrow. Thanks, man. Yeah, you too, man. Feel better. Take it easy. Play some Borderlands. Rest up. And I'll catch you guys later. Thanks, man.